history is on the march.
What's up, everybody? This is World of Devin, and we are here to give a movie analysis on the brand new movie Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, directed by Luc Besson. Do me a favor, hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell if you want more stuff like this, and I'll give it to you. Before we start this review, I do want to give my condolences and condolences to the lead singer of Linkin Park, who actually passed away yesterday. Growing up, you know, going to my grandmother's house, my cousins would always bump Linkin Park, like non-stop. Linkin Park, Green Day, music like that, you know. And it was unnatural for us, you know, but especially in the area we lived in. But you know, we still bumped it. But yeah, it was a really good band, and the guy, he'll be missed. The lead singer, he'll really be missed. So let's have a moment of silence for him. All right. Let's get to this Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets movie review, non-spoiler edition. Okay, so let's talk about the director. Luc Besson, the director of this movie, who also directed The Fifth Element, La Femme Nikita, Leon the Professional, and I believe he did like 2 Taken movies. I could be wrong. He also did The Transporter, and he also did Lucy. So he's no stranger to the directing community. I really like his work. I love The Fifth Element. I haven't seen none of the other movies, so let's just get that out the way right now. This was a really good directing scheme for him, because I feel like he put so much into this movie that you honestly will get your money's worth. Yeah, it was directed great. It was phenomenal. He's a phenomenal director, as I said before. And yeah, it's crazy. He's really good. I hope he really made it with this one too. I hope he gets number 1 with this one. But that's neither here or there. Let's talk about the cast. Dane DeHaan and Cara Delevingne. Now, a lot of people were kind of skeptical, like, can these two carry a big movie like this? Can they pull it off? Well, after seeing the movie yesterday, I liked it. I liked their characters. At first, it was kind of slow. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of slow. Like, okay, I gotta get used to their personalities. But they turned out to be great actors. I mean, honestly, they did a really good job. And I honestly hope that this is a movie that can capitalize off of, so whenever somebody speaks about them, they can say, oh, you mean such and such from Valerian, because I feel like they deserve that. That's how good they acted in this movie. I really loved what they did in this movie. Excellent job. By the way, Dane DeHaan looking just like Leonardo DiCaprio. I think everybody's gonna make that. Come on now. Yeah, anyway, Deadpool Party said that. Shout out to him. But anyway, the cast was pretty cool. Rihanna, of course. I'm not gonna spoil her part. I'll leave that for my spoiler review. But Rihanna's great in it. Clive Owen, great. Herbie Hancock, great. Chris Wu, great. John Goodman, great. It was a lot of fun. The cast was phenomenal. The special effects were on point, and I mean, like, so clear, so visually spectacular, such a just brain food. And I will say this: it says the best things is Avatar, and I do believe that. To me, honestly, it looks better in Avatar, which only makes sense because the material is more advanced, and we're actually more higher than Avatar, which I think came out in 2009. 2008, one of them. But yeah, the visual effects are stunning. They are a masterpiece. This is like a visual effects type movie. It's still a good movie, but the visual effects will blow your mind like crazy. Make sure you go see this in 3D, because it'll blow your mind. Like literally, it'll blow your mind. Like, there's so much they didn't show you in the trailers, so that's like another good thing that I want to talk about later on. Yeah, the length of the movie, it's about 2 hours and 30 minutes. I actually had really fun with it. I was kind of hoping that it didn't it didn't end soon. I was kind of happy that it kept going and going and going, even though I thought it was going to end. Like, no, what's going to happen? But it was really satisfying. Money well spent. The time limit on it was great for a movie like this. Of course, I think The Fifth Element was like 2 hours. This is 2 hours and 30 minutes, so that's pretty cool. Without the previews and stuff, of course. But yeah, the inspiration. Okay, this is a book that came out in the 70s, and I forget the guy's name, but I feel so bad. Jean-Claude something, I don't know, but I feel so bad for getting his name. Anyway, let me take these off. Anyway, the inspiration. This book inspired movies like Star Wars, and without Star Wars, you wouldn't have Guardians of the Galaxy. And I know I'm gonna get like a lot of hate for that. I'm sorry. I love Disney with all my heart, but without this movie, we wouldn't have any Star Wars. I think a lot of people are forgetting that. So you're probably gonna get those people that are gonna be like, oh, this is trying to copy Star Wars, or just trying to copy Guardians of the Galaxy, or John Carter on Mars, and it's like, no, this came out before all those. This was a comic book, a European comic book, So, or France, I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway, it was a comic book based on the comic books of Valerian and Laureline, and this was I've never read the comics. I've never read them. Am I gonna read them? I don't know, but it was a good adaptation. I mean, I only I can guess. So stay with me. Yeah, the adventure. Whew. When I tell you so many, without spoiling, when I tell you so many, like, things happen throughout this entire movie, you are just going to be in awe. Like, at first you're thinking, okay, this is not going anywhere, but then when it comes to the middle, you're like, oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Like I said, once again, and I'm going to keep saying it throughout this, it's worth the money. Trust me. You're going to get some of these movie critics that are going to try to pick this movie apart, complain about every little thing. I gave you my input. Only problem I had with the movie was the beginning was kind of slow, but so was The Fifth Element. The beginning was kind of slow, but it ranked into the movie, and you actually got to get to the middle of the sundae where the caramel is. So it was a good adventure. Let's just say that. It'll be very memorable. It's so memorable to me. I loved it. We already talked about the comparison that they're going to give it towards Star Wars and whatnot, and we're going to hear that. So get ready for that. Just get ready for that. The idea is semi-original. It's original. It's just like a lot of people came out with, Star Wars and Star Trek and all these things, and it's like it makes the idea not seem normal. It makes the idea not seem original, and I think that it really does pour out that brilliant idea that anybody can be brave and do their own thing and still be a Casanova. So I think that's my whole ideal on the whole idea. Now, for the movie as a whole, I like this movie. I liked it. I wouldn't give it a 10, but I loved it. The cinematography was great. The CGI was great. Director, of course. The cast was phenomenal. The special effects, the inspiration, the comparison, the adventure, everything was just spot on. Yeah, but if I had to give this movie anything, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I really liked it. I definitely recommend it. I would definitely go watch it again. But yeah, my thoughts on a sequel, I hope. Let's hope, because Hollywood fickles. Hollywood will not put out a sequel unless it makes enough money to put out a sequel. It doesn't matter if it's good or not. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that there's a sequel. Anyway, that's my movie review on Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, non-spoiler. Do me a favor, hit that like button below, and also let me know what you liked about the movie also in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.